What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about my overall thoughts on the newest Mario Golf game, Mario Golf Super Rush. Now, I'm recording the Untitled Chapter live footage because I don't want to record anything too early without avoiding spoilers. But this is a sports title. I don't think anyone will care, but still. If you're really concerned about spoilers, that's why I'm recording the Untitled Chapter live footage. So yeah. But regardless, let's talk about Mario Golf. So, before I give my overall thoughts on this series, how do I feel about it? I'm not sure. First, let's go to the past. How Mario Golf started. Now, I know there's NES Open Tournament Golf. I don't think anyone remember that game, so let's move that. Mario Golf on the N64. Now, this Mario Golf game was, no doubt, it wasn't really multiplayer based, obviously, for obvious reasons, but you can play a little adventure mode with RPGs, and honestly, I found it pretty enjoyable. It is really hard because I'm not really an RPG guy, and unlike the old games, but regardless, I had a fun time playing it, so yeah. Now, if we go to Mario Golf on the Nintendo 64, things get a little interesting. Mario Golf 64 starts off with a very nice opening cutscene, and it's a nice, cute cutscene you get to watch. And despite N64 games, say what you will about them being outdated, that could be for me, but or I could just suck at Mario Golf 64. But regardless, there was a lot to do. The courses were nice, I liked the way they looked. There was also some nice modes, a mini-game mode, or not mini-game, mini-golf. You can play actual mini-golf. You know, when you go outside and play mini-golf, you can play that in Mario Golf 64. There's also other modes like tournaments and stuff. There's quite a lot to do in Mario Golf 64, despite this being an N64 game, honestly. And there's also ways to unlock characters. Or you can cheat, because there actually is a cheat code to just unlock every character in the game. Totally didn't do that. But despite this being an outdated, despite how you feel about N64 games nowadays, this is definitely a pretty enjoyable experience, honestly. So yeah, especially the mini golf. I played that a ton when I got that game. On the Wii U, I didn't grow up with N64. Alright, so that's Mario Golf 64. Now, let's move on to the GBA, Mario Golf Advanced Tour. Yeah, that's the title. Mario Golf Advanced Tour was basically Mario Golf on the Game Boy with the same RPG, but it looks much better. And, funny enough, this is actually a little reference to Golden Sun. If I take a look, the RPG setting is actually a nice reference to Golden Sun. And fun fact, Camelot made the Golden Sun series, and they're the ones making the sports titles. I love that, honestly. Alright, so yeah, it's definitely pretty enjoyable, and honestly, it's a little bit better. It's a lot more prettier, so nice. So yeah. And as for the gameplay itself, yeah, it's pretty much the Game Boy, but just slightly better. I don't really have much to say about it. It's definitely the better experience. I'm not sure if you can have fun with it on like the console one, the three console ones, or World Tour, but it's pretty good, honestly. I mean, the only downside, yeah, there also are unlockables and stuff like every other Mario Golf, and honestly, hey, it's pretty good. You don't get to play as many characters in this game, but Donkey Kong's available, so it's an easy 10 for me. Just joking, but yeah. Why wasn't Daisy in this? She wasn't in one GBA game, huh? Oh well. Anyway, funny because Waluigi got in Mario Golf over her. Ooh, I wonder who's better. I'm not gonna get into that. Alright, but yeah, that's Advanced Tour. Now let's move on to the GameCube. Mario Golf Tulsa Tour. I made a gameplay video a few months ago, and honestly, even though I kind of sucked a little bit, Mario Golf Tulsa Tour was still a great game, and probably, let's wait till we get to World Tour, Super Rush, I mean. It was a great Mario Golf game. It has an amazing opening cutscene. It's such a funny cutscene. I still love watching to this day. The modes are enjoyable. The roster's pretty good. Honestly, it's a pretty fun time. A massive improvement, honestly, over the N64 title. Now we go on a bit of a hiatus with the Golf series. We move on to the Nintendo 3DS, Mario Golf World Tour. I've heard decent opinions on this. Mario sports around the Wii and GameCube era were peaked, no doubt. Mario Strikers, Mario Baseball, Mario Golf Coastal Tour, we got Power Tennis. Basically, all those sports around that era was basically the best set of sports titles. Nowadays, sports, while not terrible, I guess sort of lack of charm as best I can implement it. But that kind of wasn't the case with World Tour, in my opinion. I didn't play World Tour that much. I didn't get on release date, but I only bought it just so I can get through the series. And I can say that World Tour, yeah, it's pretty enjoyable. You have to apparently buy DLC. I don't know why I have to pay for extra courses, but since Rosalina is a playable character, my bias for her, I had to buy it. And it was also a Galaxy course. Yeah, I had to buy it. But regardless, there was more characters, the courses were cool, although a little bit bland. I don't know, not bland, but I don't know, compared to the others, unless you buy the new ones. And there's also a little side mode with your Mii as well. I don't use Mii's in a lot of spin-off games, but it's nice that it's there. It's not much of a story mode per se, but yeah, it's there. And with that, we go on a bit of a hiatus with the golf series. And I thought there wasn't one on the Wii U, and knowing that we got basically one of the worst Mario games ever made, it probably would have sucked. So I can't really blame them. And now let's move on to Mario Golf Super Rush. So I have played through the Golf Adventure now, and compared to Tennis Aces story mode, how do I think it's better? Despite I had a lot of trouble with it, but honestly it's a little more interesting. Wario and Waluigi are involved in it, which makes it a highlight. Although I don't want to say too much, so I'm not going to spoil, but I will say that it's way better interesting story than Tennis Aces, no doubt. So yeah. Now, how about the gameplay? The gameplay to me, although I probably more Coastal Tour and stuff, it is a bit on the easy side, but I'm guessing since not a lot of people play Mario Golf, I think the gameplay is fine to say the least. So yeah. And the roster is pretty good. I mean, it has my two favorite Dunker Rosalina, and Pauline is playable, and we get to play as Charge and Chuck and King the Bomb. Okay. And then all the characters wearing outfits, and look at Wario Waluigi. I need to start playing them in more spin-offs now. But yeah. The costs are cool. Now, Speed Golf is one of the highlights of the game, of course. Where you're racing with other players and stuff. It's a pretty fun time, honestly. And I really enjoy it. Now, what about... so yeah, Speed Golf is pretty fun. You saw on trailers and stuff. I don't think I need to explain it. And now for what's it called? Battle Golf. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's a mode I didn't expect, and it's pretty fun. It is just one course, sadly, and it's not too... It doesn't change it up or anything that much, but regardless, there is a lot of crazy chaos that can happen, so yeah. There's also a solo challenge as well, where you can try your best times and stuff. So, yeah, that's nice, it's there. And that's really it. And also, besides online, that's really it. So, Mario Golf Super Rush. Is it a good game? Yeah. It's, well, in some ways. Unfortunately, this is more or less a Tennis Aces situation, where it has lack of content again, sadly, and free updates again. I'm all in for free updates, I guess, to keep the game alive and not to let it die for a month. Even if the content was there, it probably would die for a month. Mario sports nowadays have not been too special anymore, and it's sad, honestly, but, can't really blame them. But regardless, I'm gonna turn that off. Regardless, though, yeah, it's pretty good. It's definitely had a lot more development time, although there was just some stuff that could have just made the game a little bit better, honestly. Like, I don't know. Like, the courses were cool, but obviously we're gonna get more, and some people may just sell the game and stuff. But honestly, I don't know. I think it can be overwhelming at times, but I think it's alright. Also, the online, honestly, I think I prefer Tennis Aces Online more. And that's probably a hot take, honestly. I know Tennis Aces was just tournaments, at least there was stuff to unlock. Here in Mario Golf, you play online, nothing happens. You don't really get any points or anything, nothing really happens. Yeah, kind of a disappointment, honestly. And so I gotta wait whenever, and you gotta wait whenever Nintendo probably throws a random tweet or probably a direct for updates. There's really nothing to do in Mario Golf Super Rush once you beat the solo mode. Yeah, this is honestly kind of a disappointment to me. It kind of throws my opinion kind of low. It kind of makes my opinion on this game go a little bit down, honestly, because at least Anastasis can be fun at times, but online Mario Golf, yeah, there's really nothing to do. You can't lock anything. It's sad, honestly. So yeah, unfortunately, it has some overwhelming moments, but it's definitely pretty good. Is it better than Tulsa Tour? I mean, I probably would say yeah, honestly. Minus Rosalina's not gonna... Rosalina being missing is not going to say it's not a good game. I played more characters than just... I don't even play just DK. I play Wario, Waluigi as well, and spin-offs. So, honestly, I probably prefer Toso Tour a little bit more than Super Rush. Although on World Tour, that's hard, honestly. Pauline is playable, so probably Super Rush is probably my second favorite Mario Golf. So that's probably how I'll do it. Alright, so that's my thoughts on Mario Golf Super Rush. Yeah, it can be overwhelming. So, do I recommend buying this game? I'd say wait. Just wait for the content. So, yeah. Alright, that's my thoughts. Hope you guys don't disagree or anything. I will see you guys back here soon. Oh, I'm going to make a top 10 sports titles video. Expect that soon. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time for more. Later, folks.